Today's devotional is Revelation chapter 12, verse 11. And they have conquered him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, for they loved not their lives even unto death.
A recent federal watchdog report indicates that based on data from fiscal years 2018 through 2022, it is estimated that the federal government lost between $233 and $521 billion annually to fraud. Much of that fraud was due to COVID-19 pandemic relief. And then on top of that, there was Medicare and Medicaid fraud. Should we be surprised? Should that shock us? The Apostle Paul spoke directly about this issue when he wrote to his son in the faith, Timothy. He said, "But godliness with contentment is great gain, for we brought nothing into the world, and we cannot take anything out of the world. But if we have food and clothing, with these we will be content. But those who desire to be rich fall into temptation, into a snare, into many senseless and harmful desires that plunge people into ruin and destruction. For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evils. It is through this craving that some have wandered away from the faith and pierced themselves with many pangs." How should we respond to the danger of allowing our affections to focus on temporal things of the world which pass away and which we cannot take with us? Paul went on to say, "But as for you, O man of God, flee these things. Pursue righteousness, godliness, faith, love, steadfastness, gentleness." Perhaps the best advice is found in Jesus' words in Matthew 6:19-21. "Do not lay up for yourselves treasures on earth where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven where neither moth nor rust destroys, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." There is so much that could be shared from the Bible on money and possessions. In fact, one source said there are over 2,300 verses that mention wealth, money, and possessions in the Bible. And then someone humorously said, "You will never see a U-Haul hooked to a hearse." That is something worth remembering.